Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the GC Informer, GameCast's very own news program. I'm your host for today, Mark, also known as Coisterwatch. First up, Arc System Works have revealed the latest character to join Dragon Ball FighterZ. Zamasu, also known as Fused Zamasu or Zamasu Potara, will join the roster in the near future. He shares a few similar traits to Goku Black, but seems to be a completely unique character. One of his special skills even lets him fly temporarily and move about the arena with ease. He can rain down a number of different projectiles, and his meteor combo looks devastating. No word on what new dramatic scenes will be added along with him, but it's safe to assume he'll have something to do with Trunks, and if the rumours are true, he'll most likely have interactions with Vegito as well. While I'd normally be very excited about new DBZ characters, Dragon Ball Super is still uncharted territory for me. I really should watch it, but at the very least I can still appreciate some of the characters' designs and skills. Hopefully by the end of the DLC season, I'll be up to date, and who knows what a second season of DLC could bring. Now we'll move on to a topic that we had talked endlessly about last year. It got on our collective nerves and seemed to be dying down. That's right, we have a story on loot boxes, or more accurately it's an update on a story from some time ago. Belgium finally has an answer on its investigation of loot boxes. The Belgian Gaming Commission looked at Star Wars Battlefront 2, FIFA 18, Overwatch and Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It determined that FIFA 18, Overwatch and CSGO's loot boxes are a game of chance and thus subject to Belgian gambling law. Battlefront 2 removed its loot boxes, and so it couldn't really be evaluated in the same way as the other titles. Minister of Justice Cohen Geens said FIFA 18, Overwatch and CSGO were therefore illegal and demanded their loot boxes be removed. If they're not, the publishers risk a prison sentence of up to 5 years and a fine of up to 800,000 euros. Belgium expressed a particular concern about the impact loot boxes have on young people. Most games that have loot boxes are generally available to younger audiences, and it's not exactly a feature that can be monitored or adjusted like a general age rating, or at least not at the moment. Basically, the issue had to do with identifying what loot boxes were and if it would fall under previously established laws. Before, loot boxes were hard to pin down, as yes, people were paying money for randomized content, and that in and of itself is a form of a gamble. But it couldn't be identified as a real gamble because the player would always be getting something out of it, even if it was relatively worthless. The straw that broke the camel's back was of course Battlefront 2 and the oversaturation of loot boxes and availability to minors without any form of warning. What this will all eventuate into is still unknown, as a global market like gaming is hard to pin down to any one law, hence why usually games are censored or banned within certain countries. If it starts to have a truly negative effect on developers and publishers in reduced sales, then we may actually see a real change in the industry. Although whatever comes after loot boxes may be even more frightening. This is just my own speculation, as nothing has happened yet, but it is a sign of change, so it doesn't hurt to ponder. And that's all the time we have for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to see more from me, you can find me right here as part of the review team, or over at Arisen Culture, where I do all sorts of random things hoping they'll stick. Until next time, bye!